Good morning. I am Andy Sullivan. You are watching my Blendertainment vlog. Ordinarily, I might give you a little bit of Monday Night Raw feedback, but thanks to Netflix, I haven't been able to watch it yet. They were in Brussels yesterday, of course, so I thought, well, okay, that's cool. I'll watch it Monday afternoon, and I'll have it done, and I'll have for the vlog. Netflix decided to stop on me about half a dozen times. I tried to watch it for like 3 hours yesterday, and I didn't even get past the John Cena Cody Rhodes interaction, and that was at the very start of the show. So none of that today, but let's see what else we have. Kelly Clarkson today. Karaoke is a song called Flames. I do not know what that is. Adam Scott is on the show. Now, here recently, Kelly has not been, I don't know how many days Kelly has not been there hosting the show. I don't know what's going on. She's probably filming another project or doing another album, no biggie, but I choose not to ask because a guy can't ask where a woman is or what's going on or something without being labeled certain things. So, let's see what else is going on. Yes, Will Trent tonight is new. Jimmy Kimmel has Aaron Paul, Bert Kreischer. Jimmy Fallon has John Legend from The Voice. Bill Burr, John Legend, and Black Thought perform. Interesting. I wonder, and probably not since Kelsey is also on tour, although they filmed The Voice months ago, but, she's on tour, she probably couldn't get on a late night show. But honestly, would they want her anyway? Kelsey's not really... she was on Billboard Awards last night, but she's not exactly the late night TV darling, which is fine. That's just something I noticed, that she is very rarely on the late night shows. Not exactly a frequent guest. Hugh Jackman tomorrow on Kelly and Mark. Tomorrow, all the ABC stuff is new. Tomorrow night, Opry 100, a live celebration on NBC and Peacock. Now, I don't know if that is simulcast. Probably is, but as you know, I would rather watch stuff on the NBC, on Peacock for the picture, but And Tonight Show tomorrow night, Jimmy Fallon's got Eva Longoria, who just turned 50. Cat Williams and Dove Cameron performs. Interesting. I knew she had dabbled in music, but I didn't know that she was back at it. So Wednesday, or Thursday rather, forgetting this is Tuesday. Thursday the NCAA tournament starts, so I'm probably not going to be watching a whole lot of afternoon late night TV if it ain't basketball. The 1000th episode of the Kelly Clarkson Show is Thursday with Tyler Perry, Alicia Vikander. It's funny, Tyler Perry was on GMA this morning pushing a new movie that he's got on Amazon. I believe Tyler Perry has been typecast. He was there to talk about his new Amazon movie, Duplicity, and all they seemed to want to ask him about was Medea. Yeah, definitely the dude has been typecast. No question. So as I said, the NCAA tournament unofficially starts tonight with the first 4 games, but officially starts Thursday. And what we got Thursday and Friday and Saturday is a whole day of college basketball, and is that not awesome? Thursday morning, CBS kicks it off with Creighton, Louisville, followed by one of the first 4 winners facing top seed Auburn. Arkansas faces Kansas on CBS Thursday night. And also Thursday night, Omaha versus St. John's. True TV's got Drake in Missouri Thursday night starting at 6:30, and UNC Wilmington versus Texas A&M. Yes. UNC Wilmington versus Texas Tech, excuse me. Now, if y'all are wondering, okay, what about Kentucky? Kentucky plays, well, we'll get to that. Robert Morris versus Alabama on True TV Friday morning. Vanderbilt versus St. Mary's on True TV. Friday night on True TV, Akron versus Arizona and Liberty versus Oregon. Friday night, Troy versus Kentucky, 6 o'clock Friday night. So mark that down. And TBA versus Illinois. I'm going to have to look at the bracket because obviously that's the first 4. But yeah, Friday night at 6 o'clock is when Kentucky plays. So if we win Friday, we're going to be playing again on Sunday, but got to take care of Friday first. Got a few different things here. One of those 80s things that one of those retro 80s Twitter accounts that I follow had a pretty interesting deal for March 13th. Days ago, Bryan Adams' Heat in the Night becomes the first single to be commercially released as a cassette, later known as the Cassingle. Interesting little tidbit. Something else, in the 1970s, the Oakland Athletics introduced ball girls who would sit in foul territory near the baselines to retrieve baseballs grounded foul by hitters. With the help of her sister, who was then a secretary of the A's offices, this woman was one of the first ones hired. I'll tell you who it is in a minute. She was paid $5 an hour. She instituted a milk and cookies break for umpires. Who I speak of was Oakland A's ball girl Deborah Jane Sevier, who later became known as Debbie Fields, founder and spokesperson of Mrs. Fields Cookies. Pretty cool little tidbit, huh? Now, I was talking about Raw cutting out on me, but we'll tell you the results if you had the same problem that I did. The Cena promo was crazy. Jey Uso defeated Austin Theory. You know, it's funny. A lot of people, or at least I thought, a lot of people were fans of Jey Uso. Well, then he wins the Rumble. People were like, "Oh, should he have won the Rumble?" Then they get their fan. He got his fans still, but now people are like, "Oh, he's going to get squashed by Gunther. He shouldn't have that title match. He shouldn't be pushed. He's a botch machine. This, that, whatever." Just watch, people. He's probably not going to win the world title at WrestleMania. But now back to Raw. We got, Penta defeated Ludwig Kaiser in a no-holds-barred match. And it looks like we're setting up for Penta versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. A lot of people were wondering if we're going to get a one-on-one or if we're going to get a multi-man match. But looking like that's where we're headed. Dakota Kai defeated Ivy Nile Monday night. And this is ticking a lot of people off. They had the contract signing for Io Sky and Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley crashed the party, signed the contract, and apparently turned it into a triple threat. So Rhea Ripley might start getting booed. Jey Uso beat Austin Theory. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee defeated the Creeds. Braun Breaker defeated Finn Balor, where that came from, in an Intercontinental title match. And I really thought that Dom was going to turn, but, it didn't, so that's okay. So that, the Cena promo. First of all, never thought I'd see John Cena turn heel again, or be heel again. Of course, he was heel at the very beginning of his WWE run. For folks who remember that, never thought he'd turn again. So obviously, big shock. And his heel promo was unbelievable. Basically, the Jordan meme, F them kids. Yeah, that's how it was. Go back and watch. it was something I hope to go back and watch, unless Netflix bulls up on me again and again and again and again. But you know, it's been a day. Maybe they got all their problems fixed. So that is my shortened vlog for today, March 18. I might be back a little later. Well, actually, I will be back, because the plan is to keep y'all updated on the NCAA tournament, which starts Thursday. Technically, it starts tonight, but you think the real games start Thursday. But when you think about it, we'll look up a stat here. How many first four teams have made the Final Four? Now, Google says, now this is from yesterday, only once, 2019, has a first four failed. Has the first four failed to produce a team that wins multiple games? The first four has also sent two teams to the Final Four. For reference, only 3 number 5 seeds have made the Final Four over the same span. The only time that all 4 number 1 seeds have reached the Final Four was in 2008. An 11 seed has made 6 Final Fours, but has never won a national championship. A 12 seed has never made a Final Four. 13 seed has never made a Final Four, and a 14 seed has never made a Final Four. As of 2024, the team with the most appearances in the Final Four of the NCAA College Basketball Tournament was the team that should not have gotten in this year, North Carolina. And why I say they should not have gotten in is because one of the deciders, one of the team members of the guys who, the committee, that's what I'm trying to get out, I believe he's the president of North Carolina. Yeah. No, a lot of problems with that. The number 5 seed has never won the championship. The only seed among the top 8 that hasn't done so. Since 2002, when KenPom began tracking 21 of 22 national champions, since 2002, when KenPom began tracking, 21 of 22 national champions finished top 25 in the adjusted offensive and defensive efficiency. Who is most likely to win the 2025 NCAA championship, according to Google? And this pains me. Duke. God. Houston, Auburn, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, Texas Tech, Iowa State. Iowa State? All right. In 2014, the Connecticut Huskies became the first and only number 7 seed to capture a national championship. For the men's tournament, Duke, Florida, Houston, and Auburn, the 4 number 1 seeds they are, with Auburn grabbing the top overall number 1 seed. Florida is the betting favorite to cut down the nets with 350 odds at BetMGM, with Duke and Auburn right behind the Gators. Has a 16 ever defeated a 1? Yes. Both upsets have happened in the last 7 years. Number 16 UMBC defeated number 1 overall seed Virginia in 2018 in what then stood alone as the biggest seeding upset in tournament history. Then Fairleigh Dickinson upended Zach Edey and Purdue in 2023. Will a 16 be the one this year? Doubtful. Could happen, but doubtful. Lowest seed to go to the Final Four, number 11 seed. It happened 6 times, including last year. 1986, LSU. 2006, George Mason. VCU in 2011, Loyola Chicago in 2018, and UCLA in 2021. Number 1 seed still has the best chance to win. Maybe you shouldn't have 4 number 1 seeds in your Final Four, as I believe at least one of the talking heads has. That's going to be your wrap for the week. That's a little bit of something that I have. Little tournament knowledge dropping on you this week. There will be more throughout the tournament. I'm Andy Sullivan. You've been watching my Blentertainment vlog, and appreciate the views, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.